What up, fight fans? Boxing family, what's going on? It's your boy Get a Mic, Canelo Jacobs right now, and the 11th round on my screen. Right now, Canelo Alvarez is pretty much winning this fight. I don't know if you guys are watching it. I just got home. I'm running late. I was watching it all the way home driving, and Daniel Jacobs is trying to make a run at this thing at the end of the fight, but I think it's too late. Y'all just getting in the stream, come on in and smash the like button, man. We're gonna chop it up for a little bit. Canelo Alvarez came out early and just kind of looked like the better fighter in this fight, man. Canelo has been using great head movement, good left hook. Daniel Jacobs ain't really got much, but he's putting together some combinations towards the end of this fight. Good left hook from Daniel Jacobs. Canelo with the straight right. Canelo been using some great head movement in this fight. Daniel Jacobs looks like he's trying to jab his way to the win, man. He got to put together some power punches. He's been putting together a little bit of combinations on the ropes, but I don't really know how effective they are. Daniel Jacobs just put together a 1-2. He landed one left hook clean to the face, but he coming forward. Combinations from Canelo. Body shot from Canelo. It seemed like Daniel Jacobs' combinations, he's not that accurate on towards the end. He get to throwing these little wild. Canelo looks like he's about tired right now. I think it's safe to say Canelo got this fight. But we're gonna talk about it, man. If y'all just getting in the stream, smash the like button, man. We just gonna chop up this fight a little bit. Ooh, big 1-2 from Canelo. Ooh, right hand from Canelo. Jacobs trying to put together combinations, but they ain't really happening. Ref just warns him of a low blow for Canelo. That's the end of the 11th on my end. You're just getting in the stream, man. It's the 12th round championship. I just got to the stream a little bit late, man. I was at my dad's house. He was helping me fix my computer. And my dad is a computer genius, man. So he building me up something nice right now. So I had to hurry up and drive an hour home, man. I was trying to watch the fight all the way home. Looks like Canelo is taking this fight. Last round we're about to go into right now. And Canelo looked pretty good in this fight. He looked gassed right now. He looked kind of tired. But he definitely put together a good fight, man. And I don't want to hear nothing about no robbery at the end of this fight, man. I think Canelo won this fight fair and square, but we got to see what's going on with the scorecards. Y'all let me know in the comment section right now how you feel like this fight is going if you're watching it. I feel like Daniel Jacobs looks decent, but I think Canelo just looks like the better fighter, man. Just like I thought. Right, it's the 12th round on my end. Canelo's trying to put together combinations. Daniel Jacobs with a body shot. He just missed a few combinations. No, I don't think nobody got dropped in this fight as far as I can see. There's no knockdowns. Except for a slip just now that looked kind of crazy. Daniel Jacobs just slipped. It wasn't a knockdown though. Ref just called timeout. Floor is wet. I would have liked to see a lot more from Daniel Jacobs, though, to be honest. But Canelo is not an easy fighter, man. This dude is he's a good fighter. Now, you got to give Canelo his props. That left hook is like crispy, bro. That's just like right on the money. Last round, let's see what can happen. Ooh, good combination from Canelo. Daniel Jacobs is just, he just got counted again with the right hook. It's like Canelo is he's just beating Daniel Jacobs. Good combination from Jacobs. Not everything landing though. Canelo's punches just got so much more pop on them, man. Ooh, he just tried to land a big uppercut, but he missed. That would have hurt if he got caught by that one, boy. Ooh, good straight right from Canelo. Daniel Jacobs look tired now, man. Minute left on my end. I'm pretty sure it's about over on y'all end. Canelo Alvarez is winning. Oh, they exchanging. Jacobs put together some good stuff, but he getting countered. 30 seconds left on my end. Yeah, this fight is in the books, guys. This fight is pretty much in the books. Ooh, good straight. Good jab from Canelo. Yeah, fight is pretty much over, Caleb. Daniel Jacobs tried to jab his way to the win. Canelo looked better. He had better head movement. He went to the body, put together some better combinations, but I think Canelo won this fight. Pretty sure. Canelo's on the ropes right now. Yeah, I think he got this fight fair and square, man. Yeah, I got 41 people in here and 3 likes. Y'all smash the like button while we chop this up real quick. We're gonna get the scorecard about to get in. We're gonna get this thing chopped. We're gonna talk it up a little bit before I get up out of here. How you pronounce your name? Javier Saldana. Hi from Tucson, Arizona. Who you think won? I think Canelo won. I think Canelo won pretty much. Yeah, the fight is over, bro. We waiting on the scorecards right now. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about no robberies, man. I don't want to hear it. That's what's up, Caleb. I feel you, bro. I got you. Now the fight pretty much over, y'all. Fight's over. Canelo put together some good work, though. He looked pretty good in this fight versus Jacobs. I think Jacobs took a little too long to get started, and then when he did get started, it wasn't really much. It was a lot of jabbing going on, and his combinations, they wasn't landing that flush. He put together some good body work, though. It was a good fight. You know, all in all, it was a pretty good fight, but I just think Canelo was just a superior fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, he should win this fight on the scorecards. Might be unanimous. I said wave check. Nah, man, I'm growing back the locks. Yeah, I used to have long hair, man. I used to have long dreads. I'm growing them back. All right, let me hear what this guy to say real quick. think the scorecards is in. 115, 113. 116, 112. Canelo. It could have been in. The fix probably could have been in, and I mean they could have been positioning Daniel Jacobs for this fight a long time ago. Even when he had that HBO deal, when he got that deal with HBO, and then HBO left out, and he's always been with Eddie Hearn, if I'm not mistaken, along with the PBC. But I feel like they could have been setting Jacobs up for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? They could have been ready to feed him to Canelo. He's a good quality opponent. He was a good champion, but Canelo he's just better, man. His head movement, his skill set is like, is top of the line, bro. Like, you just gotta give Canelo his credit. I don't know if there was, any types of performance enhancing stuff like that. I know he did get caught a while back ago with the computer raw stuff, but I didn't hear nothing about any of that this camp, so you gotta give the credit where the credit is due, man. The guy can fight. He's a pound for pound fighter. You gotta give the credit. I mean, that head movement was just on point. That left hook dude can fight, I want to see what, yeah, exactly. I don't know, how much did he come in overweight? I know he had it was like $100,000 per pound. He came in overweight, but he said he was willing to pay. I think Eddie Hearn was willing to pay, for that fine. But I don't know where he came in at. Yeah, 1.2. What did he come in at weight wise? I don't know what he came in at. What was it like? Maybe 10, 11. Maybe he came in at like 170 something, 180. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, about 4 or 5 pounds. Okay, 3.5 pounds over. Damn, it was 1.2 million. Shit, I thought it was only a couple 100,000. Damn, Canelo just unified another belt, man. That's what's up. This was a tricky fight. It looked like you were involved in. What did you think about your If you just get in the stream, Canelo Alvarez won the fight, unanimous decision. He was the better fighter on the night. No robbery, no discrepancy. It was just a clear win. He put together. I mean, Daniel Jacobs put up a good fight. Don't get me wrong, he definitely did. But he wasn't gonna beat Canelo fighting like that. He wasn't. What was the thinking there? Yeah, almost $1 million. Okay, cool. I think Daniel Jacobs is a good fighter, man, but I don't know just how great he is. Like, I never thought he was just that great like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he fought against guys like, Luis Cuba Arias, I feel like that was a fight he should have got him out of there. He should have got Arias out of there. He played with him. Like, that guy was not even on Daniel Jacobs' level. And he bullshitted. He says if Canelo never fought Mayweather so young, he could have been undefeated besides the draws. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like Mayweather's skill set, I feel like would have beat Canelo even later, bro. And the reason why I say that is because although Canelo is good, he got good skill set, good head movement, I don't think that fighting style beats Mayweather. I don't think so, the way styles mesh up. Canelo just, Mayweather's defense is just too good, man. Do you feel there is unfinished business between you and Golovkin? Yeah, Daniel Jacobs, he Matthew Valentine, what up, man? Much love to you, bro. He says Canelo showed his weakness. It's the fact that he plants his feet. You have to constantly sidestep Canelo and not headhunt. Yeah, I think even if he would have fought Mayweather later on, I still think Mayweather, you would have to give Mayweather the edge, bro, because Mayweather's defense is just too good. Those same left hooks that he was landing to the body on Jacobs, into the face, I don't think those land on Mayweather like that. I think Mayweather make a lot of those miss. He says Mayweather like Canelo bought judges, but okay. He said, shit, Danny skipped the fight day, weigh in once again, and still looked flat in there. I had 115, 113 to Canelo. Don't cry robbery. This was a good technical bout, but Danny looked scared at times. Yeah, I agree with you. Danny Two Socks, I agree with you, bro. I just think, in my personal opinion, I think Danny Jacobs should have got busier a little bit earlier in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He should have got busier when he had the energy. But I know he was prepared to go 12, but he should have got busier early, because I think a lot of those rounds early on went straight to Canelo, because he was bullshitting. You know, he was tapping that jab out there, you know, moving around. Like, bro, you can't be wasting time like that against Canelo. Like, you gotta go in there and make it happen. Hand Flow Boxing Review says Mayweather has better footwork than Canelo. Alvarez has great upper body defense, though. I agree, but I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about how, you know, the only reason Canelo lost to Mayweather was because, you know, he was young, he was green, but prime Canelo gets in there and prime Canelo beats Mayweather. Like, bro, I'm not hearing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you hearing this from a guy who was rooting hard for Manny Pacquiao to win. And Mayweather made me respect him. You know, I mean, I always had respect for the guy because, I mean, he's Mayweather. But his skill set is just, Mayweather is like second to none, bro, when it comes to defense. I feel like even in Canelo's prime, I feel like Mayweather, an older 37, 38-year-old Mayweather still beats him with ease, bro. Like, and that's just my thoughts. Easy work. Matthew Valentine says, Jim, EJ beats Canelo in a couple of years at 160 without question. Danny didn't go for the kill. And that's another thing too, Matthew. A lot of people are super quick to say that Canelo beats Errol Spence Jr. I'm not so sure. And Canelo got some of the best work out there, bro, but I don't know, man. Like, Errol Spence Jr. is a big dude. He's a big dude, pause, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if Errol Spence, when he starts to gradually move up in weight, he's going to be clearly, obviously taller than Canelo, and he's going to fill into the weight just perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I feel like Errol Spence has a great chance to beat Canelo Alvarez. A lot of people going to disagree with me. That's cool. But we'll see in a few years, Matthew. Yeah, EJ is a super beast. He ain't just a beast. He is a super beast. Danny won easy. I don't know how. I don't know what you're talking about. He says Spence got to use his body work. That's the key. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, bro, Errol Spence has Mexican style in his game. So that fight, the type of fighting style that Canelo fights, I mean, I feel like Errol Spence will be successful in that style. I mean, I'm sure he could probably get hurt by Canelo, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Errol Spence can do it, bro. I feel like he can do it. But I don't want to take nothing away from Canelo tonight. Canelo did a hell of a job out here, bro. He looked superb. He looked good, pause. And I feel like he beat Daniel Jacobs just like I thought he would. You know what I'm saying? He says, do you think Canelo wasn't as well conditioned in this fight compared to the last Triple G fight? No, I think he looked about the same in my personal opinion. We all know that Canelo doesn't have, he gets tired after a while. He doesn't have the greatest stamina, but I don't know, man. When it comes down to the Triple G fight, I'm kind of like standing on an island by myself, and I really don't think Canelo. I really don't think Canelo, convincingly won either of those two fights, bro. I just don't. I feel like it was very close. I thought Triple G won the first fight easy. I feel like the second fight was close, but I don't know. Matthew Valentine says when EJ comes acclimated to the heavier division, he will be stronger and more powerful. Absolutely. And I think Errol Spence is athletic, like footwork wise. Like I know, I feel like Canelo has slow feet, but he has great upper body movement. I feel like Errol Spence Jr. has pretty much a lot of stuff. Like he has good upper body movement. He got great defense. He got good footwork. Like I feel like Errol Spence he's coming into a complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? And as he starts to acclimate to the higher weight division, I feel like he'll be just fine. Kick Science Socially says Errol Spence stopped Canelo. He might, bro. And I'm going to tell you why you might be right. Errol Spence has the possibility to stop Canelo once he gets to the higher weight class because Errol Spence gets stronger as the fight goes on. Not only that, but Canelo Alvarez diminishes as the fight goes on. He gets tired. He starts to show that his energy starts to diminish. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, bro, wait till Errol Spence starts to move up in weight. Mike Finelli in the motherfucking building. That's my day one homie right there, man. Y'all show some love to the homie Mike Finelli dropping in, showing some love. He said Jacob's weak as hell. Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's that great, man. He can jump from 147 to 160 as early as next year, but Spence don't want that smoke. Why wait a few more years? They're both the same age, 28. Let's see Crawford versus Spence. No excuses. I wouldn't mind seeing it, bro. Like I told you, fight's over, Mike Finelli. Canelo won unanimous decision, as though I thought he should. I thought Daniel Jacobs didn't look that good out there. But back to Roddy Rodriguez. And I can tell by your last name, you're a Canelo fan. I would love to see that fight versus Spence and Canelo. And the reason why I say that is because I believe in Errol Spence Jr. for one. And two, I feel like because Errol Spence keeps mentioning Canelo's name, I feel like that's a fight that's going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a big money fight. I feel like that fight can be probably one of the bigger pay-per-view type fights that we've seen since Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're going to make that fight. I think Errol Spence got a lot more work to do at 147. I think he might move up to 154 briefly once he can get this thing locked up at 147. And I think they're going to try and get that Canelo fight. I heard him call out Canelo at least 3 or 4 times. He said Errol's strong but gets scared to throw punches against other strong boxers. I don't know about that, man. He says, is the sun out where you at? Yeah, man, it's bright in here, bro. We shining over here where I'm at. I'm in the Sunshine State, baby. It's shining all day and night. Spence would have to get. Hold on. Spence would have gave a better fight. Absolutely. Canelo Alvarez won by unanimous decision. Yeah, man. I think Errol Spence he can do it, man. I think he can move up. Let me put on some better music real quick. Hold up. I'm losing my voice, man. I kind of was under the weather and got a little throat. Nigga, I had to drink some lemon real quick. Y'all smash that like button if you're just getting to the stream. We got 40 people in here. I want to get them likes up a little bit more. I'm going to try and read some of these comments, but they moving a little bit quick. Mike Finelli says he need to leave Canelo alone right now. Yeah, don't do it right now. It's a lot of work at 147 and 154. But I know once Errol Spence wraps up 147, he might make a brief stop at 154. But I think while he's at 154, I think he might try to squeeze in a Canelo fight at that point. I think they might try to negotiate that. And the reason why is because of this right here. Big money. They're going to make big money if they try to make that Canelo fight. Obviously, Canelo will be the A side. Spence will be moving up. But if he can go up and beat Canelo, like, bro, what kind of money fight that can be and what kind of star Errol Spence can be after beating Canelo? That'll be similar to what Mayweather did when he beat Oscar De La Hoya. I think that'll be a similar situation. He says also Errol was talking a lot about the fight on Twitter. Yeah, he was talking about it on Twitter. He was going there mentioning his name on Instagram. He said it after one of his press conferences. He says De La Hoya is desperately trying to lure EJ into that Canelo fight over the past 2 years, bro. Yeah, he has. Get that fight right now while Errol Spence is still down at 147. Try to get him to move up. He don't want him to acclimate to the weight class, and then he'll have a chance to beat Canelo. He says Spence can't even knock out Mikey. He need to unify 147, and then he should make that move. Why would you say he can't knock out Mikey? Like, why would you say that? Like, you don't know that he can't knock Mikey out. I don't think he was trying to knock Mikey out. It's not that he can't do it. I feel like he was trying to go in there with brute strength and get Mikey out of there. I feel like he could have did that. I hear a lot of people say that. He couldn't even knock out a lightweight. Like, you don't know what he could have did. You don't know what's going on in his corner. Like, so tighten up. But anyway, he said Spence need to fight Crawford in the story. Yeah, that fight happened, man. It's going to happen. Everybody want to be Floyd. Shit don't work for everybody. Yeah, I agree with you, too. I agree with you. But then you got to think about it like this, too. When you look at how much money Floyd Mayweather made over the course of his career, 36 minutes, 200 million, like, if I'm a fighter, I'm trying to do what he did. I got to be honest with you, bro. Like, I know for the fans, for us, it sucked. But I feel like if I can follow a blueprint of a man that just made $200 million in 36 minutes, maybe 2-3 times in a row, I'm going to try and do that. He says Canelo is the face, very similar to Mayweather beating Oscar De La Hoya. Great point. Yeah, I think it'll be something similar. And you seen when he fought Mikey how he came out in the Mexican colors, bro. I think he trying to steal a page out of Mayweather's book. He says, I think Hurd beat Spence too. That'll be a good fight. I like Jarrett Hurd, bro. I got Jarrett Hurd in my top 10. Like, Jet real. Like, he's for real, for real. Like, he not just, I don't think Jarrett Hurd is just hype. I think he's real. Like, he got some good body work, bro. Like, he's real. Let me see it. Jacobs better not fight Hurd or Charlo brothers. Yeah, we gotta see. I want to see Jermell Charlo beat Harrison though. I believe he can do it. I think he need to do that. Mike Finelli says he schooled Mikey. Let's not minimize the ass. Hell yeah, absolutely. I know I'm reading these comments kind of late, man, but I'm like Mayweather. I don't read that fast. He said, "Don't speak Canelo with Floyd." Yeah, Floyd put that masterclass boxing clinic on that boy. Boy, that shit was crazy. That was one of the most lopsided ass whoopers I've seen in a long time, bro. Spence couldn't hurt Mikey. Your last name is Medes. Yeah, I get you, bro. I understand. Fight tonight was fixed, Vegas. It could have been fixed, but I feel like Canelo just was a better fighter. Like, if you want to feel like they matched him in there with a fighter that they know he couldn't beat, I get that, but he didn't win the fight. He just didn't win it. He couldn't win. Mr. Rodriguez, he says if Canelo did not respect GGG power, what makes you believe he would respect Spence power? Well, GGG and Spence, they don't fight the same. And I don't see GGG killing to the body like Errol Spence do either. And I don't see Triple G as athletic as Errol Spence either. So, it is what it is. Matthew Valentine says, these ignorant Spence and Wilder's haters can't get enough of hating on those two fighters They're leading the world in their respective divisions. No matter what they say, man down, bad bomb squad to this day. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Hurd is a problem. Yeah, he's definitely a problem. Davion Simmons, man, what up, bro? Welcome to the stream. That's my other day one buddy right there. He always been showing love since day one, son. He says, great videos as always. I kind of thought Canelo Alvarez would win because he's a real fighter. But I just wanted to be different and pick Danny Jacobs. No, I agree with you, bro. I would have loved to see Danny Jacobs win this fight, but I really didn't think he can do it. Just analyzing film, analyzing his previous fights, I didn't think he can do it, man. And I didn't want to make it like that. But thanks for your comment, bro. Appreciate you for dropping through. No more money talk. Yeah. James Matt, you just want to see the best fight the best, bro. I feel you. You don't want to hear the money. You just want to see them boys get in the ring. Tim Dibell says Charlos are overrated. They both look like trash last fight. Yeah, I didn't like the way they looked last fight. And I would hope that those performances that they put on would bring them down to earth a little bit and kind of let them get back to the drawing board. Hopefully this was a reality check that they got to actually use boxing skill in the ring instead of just trying to knock people out. No more money talk. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Seth Miller says, bro, Canelo will whip Spence if they fought anytime soon. I don't know, man. I want to see it. Like that's just my thing. I want to see it. When it comes to Spence versus Crawford, I want to see it. When it comes to Spence versus Canelo, I want to see it. When it comes to Spence versus Thurman, we probably never going to see it. I want to see these fights, bro. I don't care. Like, on this channel, you're not going to get me with all that, leaning one, fanboy and all that. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm going to give you who I think going to win based on what I see. I'm going to tell you who I root for, and I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win. And that's what you're going to get on Gym Boxing. You ain't going to get all of that arguing and over who's this, and I'm not going to do it, bro. It's enough channels out there for that. It's a lot of channels that hold their position on a certain fighter. But it is what it is, man. Can I get a shout out, please? Jose Sanchez. Much love to you, bro. Shout out to the homie Jose Sanchez, bro. Appreciate you for joining the stream. Make sure you smash that like button, and I would greatly appreciate that. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. I just came from my dad's house. He helped me hook up my computer. I got a new, what I got in there? What we put in this thing? We put a new hard drive. We put new graphics cards. We put new memory. We put all that shit in the computer. So I got some better equipment coming here soon, man. So I'm happy about that. Terrence Crawford, #1 pound for pound. Yeah, for right now he is. But Canelo just put on a great performance too, man. So I got both of those guys up there, Canelo and Crawford. And then I think Vasily Lomachenko, Errol Spence, they'll be rounding out the top 4. Boo Boo Andrade versus Nello. Let's see it. I want to see it. That's a great fight, bro. Cause what's his name? What's the guy's name? Andrade. What's his first name? Demetrius Andrade. Dude is a hell of a fighter, bro. He got a great skill set. You know what I'm saying? He can give Canelo some problems. He's a big dude, so I would love to see that fight. Kell Brook won't be able to beat Bud or Spence. I heard that that Terrence Crawford might be in negotiations again with Danny Garcia. So I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I know Danny Garcia turned down a fight that they specifically offer that they gave to him before, but I would like to see that fight. Mr. Ryan Swift, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, bro. I'm gonna butcher it, but shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Let me know where you from in the world, man. Much love to you. He says I want to see GGG versus Boo Boo. Man, I like all these fights, bro. I like all these matchups. All the big names, I want to see them fight. Boo Boo and Canelo would be a better challenge for Canelo than Spence, in my opinion. Possibly, yeah. I know. I know Canelo had some probably some broken ribs fighting with Errol Spence too. And I think Errol Spence probably gonna get caught to the left. He's gonna get caught a bunch of times from Canelo because Canelo got a great left hook. Jacob should have been more aggressive in the earlier rounds. Wayne, you're a smart man. I agree. And I don't know what the hell he was thinking for not coming out more aggressive, bro. Like, what the hell was Daniel Jacobs thinking? Like, bro, you fighting in Vegas. You fighting Canelo. Like, come on, man. Come on. You know you got to come out there and fight a little tougher than that to start the fight off. He was bullshitting, man. Canelo deserved to win that fight. Hands down. I'm Mexican and Canelo. It's an embarrassment for Mexican people. He thinks he's the best and don't get close to Guerrero, Marquez, and Chavez. Oh, that's what's up, man. He knows his sport, just jumped in the building. He says, what a wasted opportunity by Daniel Jacobs. He could have exposed Canelo, but he bullshitted. Errol Spence would demolish Canelo Alvarez. # Brad Arms. He knows his sport. Much love to you, bro. Thank you for jumping in the stream, showing some much love. Y'all go over there and subscribe to the homie. He knows his sport because he gonna put the foot on the neck of these Rudy Poo and these Plum Cinnamon Alvarez fans. Oh man. James Mack says, I knew if Jacobs didn't put nothing on the jab, he would lose. Jacobs just did just that. Yeah, that's true, man. He put together a couple good combinations. He landed some good flush punches on Canelo in the second half of the fight, man. But I think he got off to a slow start, and he wasn't active enough. You know what I'm saying? So Danny Jacobs didn't let his hands go. He didn't. He didn't let his hands go. He bullshitted. Now, I can speculate as to why. Probably because Canelo Alvarez did hit him with some flush shots, and I know them shits hurt. But you got to go all the way out, man. You got to go all the way out in this kind of fight. Jacobs needs to stop running around the ring and fight a Mexican-style fight head-to-head. And that's the kind of fight that I believe Errol Spence would do. Errol Spence Jr. would fight a head-to-head type fight with Canelo. Not only that, he'll go to the body. He'll try to push Canelo back. Because, I mean, Errol Spence is taller than him. Imagine when he get to 160 and fill out into the weight. You know what I'm saying? Seth Miller, Double Baker says, who do you have as pound for pound? My number one pound for pound fighter right now, this might sound weird, is going to be Terrence Bud Crawford is my number one pound for pound fighter in the world. It's weird because I feel like if Errol Spence Jr. fights him, I feel like I'm giving Errol Spence the slight edge. And that might sound weird because it's like, how do you think that's number one pound for pound, but the other guy in his division can beat him? I know it's weird. I get it. But I still got Terrence Crawford number one. I got Canelo Alvarez number 2. I got Vasily Lomachenko and Errol Spence at 3 and 4. And maybe I don't really know who to throw in that number 5 spot right now as we speak, man. But I'm just throwing some stuff out there. He knows his sport, saying keeping the foot on the neck of these Rudy Poo and Plum Brain Cinnamon Alvarez fanboys. He says you got it right, Brad Arms. I told you he was paid to lose. Yeah, man. He came out here and laid down. You should watch Canelo versus Jacobs post-fight show on the Zone channel. Yeah, I'll probably check all that stuff out, man. It's late. I got a hot date. I'm not even going to be on here that long. My throat is out, losing my damn voice. I got videos to drop tomorrow. I got to set this computer up. And once again, I got a hot date waiting on me in the room, so I got to get in there. He says, thought Spence taught Knights how to jab. That was a boxing clinic by Canelo. Yeah, Canelo put on a good fight. He knows his sport. Says, I agree. Terrence Bud Crawford is number 1. Loma at 2. Canelo Alvarez 3. Errol Spence number 4. Yeah, that's a good pound for pound. I can respect that. I just personally, I think I just feel like I put Canelo over Vasily Lomachenko on my pound for pound. And the reason why is because, for one, I still got to see a lot more. I still got to see Vasily Lomachenko tested a lot more at the pro level. Like, what I see from him is a fantastic fighter. His style is excellent. He got all the skills. But I want to see him fight against different styles. I feel like if I see Lomachenko master different tough styles and look flawless, then I'll put him up there. But I feel like I seen Canelo, although a lot of his fights was close as hell, and he might have got some gifts. When I look at his skill set against all of these different types of fighters that he got on his resume, I feel like I gotta give him the pound for pound over Lomachenko. He's just so much more experienced, and he's getting better. Like, you see Canelo getting better after the Mayweather fight. So that's just my thoughts, though, man. I feel like Errol Spence, that's my dude, though. I'm gonna rock with Spence all day. James Mack says Spence the king. Richard Salvo says Spence beats Crawford. I think Mike Finelli said he got Crawford over Spence. I respect that, man. I respect that. I see what you see. I feel like it's a close fight. Like, when it comes down to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, that's one of those type of fights that I'm not mad at both fans. Like, if the Crawford fans are leaning towards Crawford over Spence, you got no argument for me. I'm going with Spence. I'm rocking with Spence. That's just how I'm rocking. But if you feel like if Crawford wins, I'm with it. And if Crawford, when they do fight, if Crawford wins, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm rocking with Spence. I feel like Spence is the better fighter. Like, all around, I feel like he's going to win. He says, how is Lomachenko is pound for pound with 14 fights and a loss? Yeah, that's another reason why I don't put him number 1. I think Terrence Crawford is undefeated, and I think he got a better skill set. He says, out of everyone, you have to admit Canelo's resume is better than Crawford, Spence, and Loma. Yeah, his resume is definitely better. He got one of the best resumes in sports. But I think when you put together his resume, when you put together the gift decisions that he got, along with his skill set, and then when you look at the athleticism of his slow feet but good upper body, like me, I try to look at every little detail of every part of their fighting style, their resume, their skill set, who they fought. And I feel like Canelo should be hovering somewhere around 1 and 2. But I gotta put Crawford number 1. And the reason why is because, bro, that dude is real. Like, Crawford is legit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. I feel like Crawford is the real deal. Like, he switches it up. He's good. He knows how to take his time. He knows how to get into a fight. Like, I feel like he just got all the skills. Canelo won at least 7 to 5. Jacobs was defended too much. Yeah, I didn't score it, but I think Jacobs won maybe 4 rounds, 8 rounds to 4, something like that. 7 to 5. I'm not mad at. Errol Spence, the truth, will have Terrence Bud Crawford down on bended knee. Boys to men via 11-round TKO stoppage, bro. That's a good analysis. Richard Salvo says agreed. James Mack says Spence the king. Bud, Spence, Canelo, GGG, Mikey top 5, but Spence will be number 1 once he beats Porter. Bud now, because of undisputed 140. I don't have no argument with you there. You said Mikey top 5. I'm not sure if Mikey Garcia is top 5. I feel like if Mikey Garcia would have pulled off that win against Errol Spence, bro, you would have had to put Mikey up there like real high. But he didn't get it done, bro. So you got to keep him, somewhere around 6, something like that. Spence knows how to jab. He got one of the best jabs in the game, hands down. He cuts the ring off like nobody else, man. Mike Finelli says slow motion film study is crazy. Yeah, it is. Canelo Alvarez has 4 gifts. Plus, he still has 4 glaring deficiencies that Daniel Jacobs failed to expose fully that night, but only in spurts. And he knows his sports is like a mad scientist. Like this dude is a legit genius, bro. Like you gotta give him that credit. Canelo Alvarez is nice. He can do it all. 100. Davion Simmons. Yeah, he is nice, bro. Like his head movement, bro. You gotta keep it real, bro. Canelo got some of the best head movement in the game, dog. Like I don't know if y'all ever played like boxing games. Like I don't have no boxing games. But when you boxing on a game and you use the analog sticks to control the head movement, like that's how Canelo's head movement is like so perfect. It's like somebody's like controlling him. He's just like it's perfect, bro. I'm like, oh shit. He come off that slip, that left hook, it looked beautiful. Crawford's skill is crazy, but I don't know if it's enough to keep Spence off of him. I think Spence will make it a dogfight. Absolutely. That's what I feel. I feel like his skill set is crazy, but I think Spence is just going to be too much. His activity rate, bro. Errol Spence's activity rate is going to give Terrence Crawford's fits. And that's another thing that we got to throw into the equation is that a lot of times because Terrence Crawford skill set is so tricky, a lot of fighters are not going to be that active. But I feel like Errol Spence, with his size, weight advantage probably on the night, his jab, consistent jab, I think that activity is going to bother Crawford. I think that's one of the big things that I don't think a lot of people talk about. This man threw over 1,000 punches versus Mikey Garcia, who, if you let Mikey Garcia get off, he'll start to try and get off, but he couldn't do it. And I think Crawford not going to be able to do it either. Saul is a natural counter puncher, and he was the one putting pressure the whole fight. Jacobs was defending too much because he didn't want to get some crazy body shot. Canelo jaw still. Yeah, I agree. Mikey Garcia is number 20 right now. Yeah, I think if you fight at the lower weight classes, though, I think he'll be better. Mike Finelli says Spence will be the A side and Crawford might not win without stoppage. They might have a draw rematch situation. Yeah. I think Errol Spence is definitely the A side, just based on the fact that he's gonna probably unify with other champions in the PBC. I think he's gonna probably be the bigger draw because I think Errol Spence's fan base is just a little bit stronger than Terrence Crawford's fan base. Okay, there's a lot of fighters out there that's just gonna support Spence, just based on the fact that, for one, they feel like he's more relatable. They feel like he's easier to get to. And I feel like they like the PBC and Al Heyman a whole lot more than they like top-ranking Bob Arum. And I think that's going to be one of the deciding factors when it comes to the fan base and who's going to be the bigger draw. Not to mention, I feel like the fans think Errol Spence is a cooler person. They feel like he's just a much cooler person, like somebody you just want to hang out with. I feel like he got the homies on his side. He's probably more favorable with the women, okay? Because I hear a lot of women that be going crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like women that I know like the guy. And then, not to mention, he's just more media accessible. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like those are the reasons why Errol Spence is gonna be the A side. He got all the sauce for the A side, if that makes sense. Who do you think will be the best out of the new fighters, Haney, Shakir, Teofimo, and Ryan. Right now, I think Shakir Stevenson is the best out of all of them right now. I think he's the best. I think Devin Haney is going to be the absolute best out of all 4 of these guys. I think he has the highest ceiling, and I think he's going to be the best fighter out of all 4 of these guys. Ryan Garcia, I think he's going to have a great skill set, but I don't know if he's going to be the best. I think Teofimo Lopez has still a lot of work to do. I was not particularly impressed with his last performance. I wasn't. He got the guy out of there. I saw a lot of things that I feel like he needed to work on in that fight. I wasn't impressed. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, I like this beat right here. Do you think Spence would take Canelo fight? Hernandez, yes. I think Spence will fight Canelo in the future. I think it will happen. Absolutely. Shaylin Powell says, Mikey resume is better than Loma, and he only lost to the Truth, but he survived that shit. Like, who does that? You don't survive Spence. He up in there for that alone. Yeah, I feel you, bro. He definitely did survive Spence. I think his resume is better than Loma. I think he he doesn't have the greatest resume, don't get me wrong. Mikey Garcia's resume is like not superb, but I think he's gotten more done, over the course of time. I think what's his name? Vasyl Lomachenko, he got into the pros quick. He got things done quick, but he caught a loss quick. He caught some titles quick. Like, everything was done quick. But I think over the course of a career, I think Mikey Garcia, his resume is slow cooked. It's slow cooked season. If that makes sense. Yeah, man, but Daniel Jacobs didn't get it done, man. Danny Jacobs did not get it done. Davion Simmons says Errol Spence versus Canelo Alvarez will be an epic if they fight. Oh, hell yeah. I think that thing it'll be blockbuster, bro. I think it'll do some numbers on pay-per-view too. Like, real talk. Who do you have winning between Joshua and Wilder? What do you think of Daniel Dubois? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I don't have much knowledge on Daniel Dubois. I've seen him a few times. I checked him out a little bit. He's a good fighter. But let's get to Joshua Wilder. Who do I think gonna win? I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'm back and forth on who I think is going to win between them two. And the reason why is because I feel like I don't know how Anthony Joshua's chin is going to hold up. Okay? Anthony Joshua is not as slick a fighter as Tyson Fury. Okay? Tyson Fury, in my personal opinion, he gave Deontay Wilder some fits in that ring. Okay? He gave him some fits. It was a tough fight. You got to give Fury some credit that he definitely gave Wilder some fits. But Deontay Wilder was still able to catch him. He was still able to really snap him, and he almost knocked him out. Now, Anthony Joshua he's not going to be like like Fury was. So he's going to pose a different skill set. He's going to pose a different problem. Now, how does Wilder how does he go against Anthony Joshua's pressure? See, that's another thing we got to look at too. Anthony Joshua, he's a pretty decent pressure fighter. Okay, he's a big, solid dude coming at you. So It all depends, bro. Like, it's a toss up in that fight. I can't call it. Like, I think that fight, out of the big fights to be made, I think Anthony Joshua versus Wilder is the closest 50-50 fight I can call. I'm one of the type of channels that I like both fighters. Okay? I like Anthony Joshua. I think he's a good dude. I think he's a cool dude. I respect him. I like what he got going on. I like it. Deontay Wilder, great fighter. But I'm gonna tell you guys, I made a video about this a while ago. Let me get some drink. Y'all smash the like button too if you haven't smashed it. I had the pleasure of meeting Deontay Wilder, as most of y'all seen. Deontay Wilder, personality-wise, is my absolute favorite person in boxing. Okay, Deontay Wilder is my favorite person in boxing when it comes to personality. He has the best personality that I've ever encountered when it came to any professional fighter, any celebrity. And I met a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I met a lot of professional people, a lot of celebrities. I met a lot of boxers. I have never met a guy with such a humble spirit, with such a good personality as I have in Deontay Wilder. So I'm always going to have respect for Deontay Wilder outside the ring. Okay? In the ring, I think that's a 50-50 fight with Anthony Joshua, in my personal opinion. I can't call it right now. I can't call it. But let me read some of y'all comments. I know I'm just talking a bunch of crap. But Deontay Wilder reminds me of a big brother to me. Like, that's just what I get when I'm around a guy. I get that big brother feel. You know what I'm saying? He says, I want Wilder to win, though. Team USA. Absolutely. If Wilder wins, I'll be happy, bro. I would probably be rooting for Wilder in that fight just because, yes, he's over here with us. And like I said, I want to see the guy succeed, bro. Like, I want to see the guy succeed. Yeah, see, Mike S. said I would root for Wilder. Shalom Powell says, I want Wilder to win, Team USA. Hernandez says about 20 people got Jacobs winning. Maybe I got to rewatch the fight. Nah, I don't have Jacobs winning. And I'm not going to let other people's opinion sway what I saw. And I feel like when it came down to the Canelo Triple G, I feel like I had my thoughts on what I saw in the fight, and then everybody else was like trying to, oh, this and that, and I was like, bro, I don't let people change my opinion, bro. I feel like what I see with my two eyes is how I'm gonna call the fight. He knows his sport. Says Daniel Jacobs threw more shots, but he didn't land the crisp shots to get him to win. If he would have thrown that left hook 3 more times, Canelo would have been dropped because he felt sure. I mean, he damn sure felt that first one. Yeah, he did. Daniel Jacobs landed some really flush shots on him too, bro. Like, he landed some flush shit. Canelo got a chin though. Y'all gotta give him that, bro, because he got hit hard. I think he got hit with like 2 combinations, like somewhere around the 8th or 9th round. He said Spence will beat anyone at 147 to 168. Oh, that's a bold statement. I like it though. I hope he will. I like Errol Spence. I want to see him do well. That's one of the, like, I gotta admit, that's my top fighter right now. He knows his sport. Says, I want to see you get to 5,000, fam. Oh yeah, we gonna get there. I just gotta work. The only reason I'm not at 5,000 is my fault. I be slacking in my personal life. I be having so much stuff going on that I can't get to the channel. But we're going to get to 5,000 subs. I don't know where I'm at right now, but we're going to get there. Seth Miller says, in a fantasy fight, who would you have between Roy Jones and Sugar Ray Robinson? Ooh, I seen a little bit of Sugar Ray Robinson. He don't have, I don't think he has videos out there of when he was in his prime. So I can't really call it from there. But, I mean, to me, man, I think Roy Jones Jr. in his prime, I think dude was probably pound for pound #1 of all time. Like, this dude can do whatever the hell he wanted to do in the ring. Like, his speed, power, athleticism, confidence. Like, I think Roy Jones had it all. You know, I gotta pick Roy Jones over anybody or in or around his weight class. He says GGG had that power jab. Jacobs had weak jab. Yeah. I thought Triple G beat Canelo clearly the first fight, y'all. I thought he beat him clearly. I didn't even think it was like that close. Like, I know he did he showed some good defense, but I thought Triple G was coming forward and he was busting that boy. David Simmons says, I know I'm reading your comments late, I apologize, but he says, yeah, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder will be a 50-50 fight, but I'm rocking with the man from Alabama. Yeah, it'll be a 50-50 fight. I don't know if it'll be a 50-50 split, money-wise, but I think it'll be a 50-50 fight. It can go either way. He says, what's your scorecard on the fight? I did not score the fight, guys. I apologize. I didn't score it. I was driving while the fight was going on. My wife was like holding the phone up and I was trying to drive. So I got home like around the 4th round. So I didn't score it. Jacobs didn't seem to have the same pop he did against GGG. A lot more hesitant, and all the cleaner shots were in favor of Canelo, especially with the jab, which surprised me. Yeah, Canelo, he fought good, man. He fought real good in this fight. I think Roy Jones beats Andre Ward easy, in my personal opinion. I think that's easy work. For me, GGG is #1 middleweight still, in my opinion. I think he's one of the top middleweights. I think it's between GGG, Canelo, and you gotta throw Demetrius Andrade in the mix. I forget who I'm leaving out, but it's amongst those three, man. Hernandez, I did not score the fight. I did not score the fight, Mr. Hernandez. I was driving during the fight. Didn't score it. Jones is the best pound for pound in history, to me, until Spence finished doing his work. Absolutely. Who do you think Canelo fights next? I think Canelo takes a tune-up next, probably. You know, he got that 9 fight. I think it's a 9 fight deal with DAZN. I don't think he's going to jump back in there with anybody tough. I think Danny Jacobs might probably end up fighting. He might fight Charlo. I think he will. I think he might end up fighting Charlo after Charlos get their fights in. And then, I don't know, man. Who should Canelo fight? I want to see Canelo fight guys like Andrade. I want to see him fight Andrade. I wouldn't mind seeing Canelo fight the Charlos. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I really highly doubt it. Canelo got to get through Bud. Spence got to get through Bud. Don't speak too soon. True. Yeah, man, but I ain't going to stay on this stream much longer, man. It's 1:42 Eastern Standard Time, man. And I got some stuff I got to do, man. I ain't going to stay on here too long, yeah. I got to get up out of here. I can barely talk. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice, but I ain't going to stay on here too long, man. Any last questions? I'm going to answer some last questions and I'm going to get up out of here. Mike Finelli, appreciate you, bro. Always welcome to the channel, man. I really appreciate every single time you come through, bro. Davion Simmons, always appreciate every time you come through. Much love to y'all boys. Appreciate you, man. Richard Salvo, Shaylon, I don't know how to say your name. Shalon Powell, appreciate you. Manny Rodriguez, much love. The Remnant, much love. Mike S., he says, who wins Hurd versus Williams fight? I'm going to lean towards Hurd. I think Hurd just got too much in him, man. I think he's big, he's strong. I think he goes to the body, and I think he just gets stronger as the fight goes on, man. So I'm going to go with the homie Hurd. I got a chance to meet the brother. Good dude. Good, solid dude, man. I like him as a person. Think he's a great fighter, man. So I'm gonna rock with him. I'm gonna roll with him. I'll probably do some film study real quick and drop a prediction. Let y'all know what I think. But right now I'm gonna be rocking with her. He said, I think Canelo needs to go down and wait for a KO. What you think? Yeah, I don't think. See, everybody talking about Canelo moving up to 168 and shit. I don't think. I think Canelo should either stay at 160. Probably should stay at 160, bro. I don't think he should be moving up because he's already short as shit. He's like 5'8", 5'9", I think. That 168 pounders are pretty big, man. He need to. I don't know. But anyway, much love to the chat, all the brothers and sisters that follow Gym Boxing. This your boy Get a Mic. I'm gonna try and pump out some more content for y'all, man. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna drop a community post tab on what videos y'all want to see, man. Y'all gotta give me some ideas on what kind of content, fantasy fights, future fights, who you think we want to see, all that good shit, man. So I drop a community post. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. And I'm gonna try and drop some fire content, man. Just some real good shit, man. So much love, peace, blessings. My damn throat not working. I really appreciate y'all, man. Much love. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I got a hot date, beautiful wife.